Click below to watch the original Sims video or to buy Adventure Time Season 1. 16 seconds of opening logos on a YouTube video.
Finn and Jake sled past a squirrel in a tree with its top cut off.
Trees with their tops cut off are a real thing. Also, you appear to have got these images by pausing the show and taking a screenshot, which would be fine if you didn't have this pause GUI at the top of the screen and the whole thing wasn't slightly darkened.
Jake says, well, why'd you capture 6 of them if you were just going to marry 1, even though there are 7 princesses? Ice King also said that his chances were ruined with 5 or 6 potential wives. However, this could be acknowledging that Lumpy Space Princess is only 14 or 15 at that time, learned from a flashback in the episode The Eyes, and Ice King in Mortal Recoil expressed a lack of interest in 13-year-old version of Bubblegum. He cannot touch Ghost Princess.
You're saying this to suggest that maybe Ice King doesn't want to marry these princesses, but he did kidnap them, and earlier in the episode he did acknowledge that the only reason he did kidnap them is because he wanted to marry one.
When the Ice King rises as monsters of snow, his powers are yellow. Later, they are light blue.
Well, that's because he's using different powers.
When Jake is drinking from the peanut cup, it looks like he is drinking milk, seeing a drip of white coming from his mouth. But when he spits it out, the drink looks like it is tea or coffee.
This could just have been a drink with cream on the top.
When Finn is telling Tree Trunks to stay out of the Crystal Guardian fight, Jake's mouth disappears.
Jake is a shapeshifter though. Although I will admit that this doesn't seem intentional and rather does seem like a mistake, so never mind, you have this one.
When Finn and Jake are talking to the Keeper, he has 3 fingers.
Actually, he has 6.
Cinnamon Bun's name is misspelled as Cinnamon Bun in the credits.
From that reading, I have absolutely no idea what the misspelling was supposed to be. You just said Cinnamon Bun again. Also, can we maybe see the credits? No? Okay then.
When a shot of the treehouse is shown, it has a completely different build to the other episodes. This may not be an error, and Finn and Jake may have merely rebuilt the treehouse from a previous event, causing the treehouse damage so much that they had to rebuild the whole thing.
This may not be an error, but here it is anyway, being included on the list.
In some episodes, it is shown that Marceline can be hurt or even vanish if she doesn't wear a hat or an umbrella to protect herself from the sun. However, in a flashback where Marceline rides the goldfish beast in her school, she doesn't wear any protection when the scene is clearly day.
Marceline is only damaged by direct sunlight. It's entirely possible she's in the shade of a cloud.
When Marceline gets upset and turns into her beast form to fight Finn over Jake, the bass guitar is placed near her left arm, but when Marceline transforms into her normal body and kisses Finn, the bass guitar appeared near her right arm.
Let's try that again, shall we?
When Marceline gets upset and turns into her beast form to fight Finn over Jake, the bass guitar is placed
around her neck and in between both arms.
But when Marceline transforms into her normal body and kisses Finn, the bass guitar appeared
around her neck and in between both arms. I mean, I kind of see why you sent this, but it isn't really a sin. It's a reasonable way for the guitar to move when she changes into her beast form.
When Jake jumps out of the window, he gets bruises on his face, but when he gets up, they disappear.
You've done this a few times, but I think this is the perfect example. In Adventure Time, things are shown as more detailed when they're shown closer up. It's not a mistake as much as it is a stylistic choice.
Nothing wrong here. Move along.
I like that.
When Finn and Jake start talking at the meeting of Ooh Royality, Jake is sitting next to the Marquis of Nuts, and Finn is on the right of Jake.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you stumble over your words while you're recording, you should re-record that line.
When Jake's butt inflates and he says, "Come on, kick my butt,"
saying that sentence like it's just a normal, everyday sentence. Yeah, you thought I was gonna add a sin for that, didn't you? You should know me better than that by now. Come on.
When Jake's butt inflates and he says, "Come on, kick my butt," his nose is white instead of black.
I think that's just a reflection.
When the invisible troll took Finn's shoe, it has a shine, but for the rest of the shots, it no longer has the shine.
Visible shine like that is dependent on the angle you're viewing it from and the lighting in the room.
Several times during the episode, Ice King's crown jewels are pink instead of red.
Phrasing.
When Jake finds the sword, his nose runs along it. This would cut him, but it didn't.
Actually, it's entirely feasible that it wouldn't have. The cutting power of a sword normally comes from the velocity at which it swung rather than the sharpness of the blade. Well, no, it comes from both, but still, the blade may not be razor sharp.
Though Finn said in What Is Life while singing his Never-Ending Pie song that Jake's face is ugly, in this episode he said Jake's face is cute.
I'm fairly sure that's realistic best friend behavior, actually. Hi guys, just so you know, I am currently in the process of moving to Scotland. By the time you're watching this, I should already be there. This may result in complications with future uploads, since I won't have my normal editing computer. So if I miss any uploads in the near future, now you know why. Thanks for your understanding.